Did you know 70% of campus leaders fear crisis management questions? In this video, we'll cover the top 5 interview questions for campus dean roles, complete with example answers to help you shine. And stay tuned as we dive into how to handle a campus-wide emergency. It's question number 5. This question dives into your leadership skills. Can you describe a time when you led a significant change initiative at a university or college? What was the outcome? Interviewers are looking to see how you drive transformation and the impact of your leadership on institutional progress. Let's break down some tips to craft a compelling answer. First, select a change initiative tied to strategic goals, like improving student retention, which shows alignment with institutional priorities. Next, quantify the impact of the initiative with specific metrics, as numbers make your story memorable. And finally, discuss how you engage stakeholders and handled resistance, demonstrating your ability to lead through challenges and build consensus. Now, let's hear how a strong answer might sound.
When I was the associate dean, I led a comprehensive retention initiative aimed at reducing student dropout rates by 15%. I spearheaded a task force to analyze the root causes, which included academic challenges and lack of engagement. By implementing targeted tutoring programs and increasing student involvement in campus activities, we exceeded our goal, achieving a 20% increase in retention over 2 years. This success reinforced the importance of data-driven strategies and stakeholder collaboration in my leadership approach.
Next up, let's dive into managing those tricky faculty disputes. Here's a question that digs into your conflict resolution skills. Tell me about a time when you had to resolve a conflict between faculty members. Interviewers ask this to see how you manage interpersonal dynamics and maintain a harmonious academic environment. Let's dive into some strategies to help craft your answer. First, identify the root cause of the conflict to address any underlying issues rather than just the symptoms. Next, highlight how you balanced empathy with authority to mediate effectively, demonstrating your leadership style. Finally, share a lasting impact on departmental collaboration or morale, showcasing the broader benefits of your intervention. Let me show you how to put this together.
During a curriculum planning meeting, 2 faculty members disagreed over course content. I listened to both sides separately to understand their perspectives. I discovered the root issue was differing educational philosophies. I organized a follow-up meeting where I facilitated a discussion focused on shared goals, which led to a compromise that incorporated key elements from both viewpoints. As a result, the department adopted a more cohesive approach, and faculty collaboration improved significantly.
Time to explore how you can be a beacon of diversity and inclusion. Let's tackle this important question. Give an example of how you have promoted diversity and inclusion within an academic setting. Interviewers ask this to see if you truly understand and can lead initiatives that support diversity, which is crucial in today's educational environments. Consider these tips when crafting your response. Start by highlighting a specific initiative or program you led, as this shows direct involvement. Then, use metrics or feedback to demonstrate the impact of your efforts, which can make your story more compelling. Finally, discuss how you collaborated with diverse groups or organizations, as this reflects your ability to work inclusively. Let me show you how to put this together.
At my previous institution, I noticed a lack of diversity in our faculty development workshops. I initiated a program called Inclusive Voices that invited speakers from underrepresented communities to lead seminars. I collaborated with local cultural organizations to source speakers and received feedback from over 75% of participants who felt the workshops were more enriching. This program not only increased attendance by 30%, but also strengthened our community ties.
You're halfway through. You've covered change initiatives, conflicts, and diversity. Let's keep up the momentum for the rest. You're learning the questions, but knowing them isn't enough. Mock Interview Pro builds a campus dean preparation plan. You practice answering out loud, get real feedback, and sit through a mock interview that feels like the real thing. Link in the description. Now we're getting closer to the big one. But first, let's tackle mental health resources. Let's dive into a critical topic. Given the growing concern for student mental health, how would you enhance mental health resources on campus? Interviewers ask this to gauge your proactive leadership skills and your ability to address pressing student needs effectively. To craft a compelling response, consider these strategies. Start with a data-driven needs assessment to identify specific gaps in services, as this shows your commitment to informed decision-making. Next, describe how you'd advocate for increased funding by aligning with institutional goals, which demonstrates your strategic thinking. Finally, highlight the importance of partnerships with local mental health organizations to expand resources and provide comprehensive care. Here's what a strong answer sounds like.
When I was tasked with enhancing mental health resources at my previous institution, I began by conducting a comprehensive needs assessment through surveys and focus groups to pinpoint gaps in our current offerings. Based on the findings, I presented a proposal to the administration that aligned increased funding with our strategic goals, emphasizing the long-term benefits of improved student retention. I also initiated partnerships with local mental health organizations to provide additional support and training for our staff. As a result, we saw a 20% increase in student utilization of mental health services within the first year.
Here it is. The question that trips up many: handling a campus-wide emergency. Here's a critical question that tests your crisis management skills. Imagine there is a campus-wide emergency, such as a natural disaster. How would you coordinate the response to ensure the safety of students and staff? This question helps interviewers evaluate your ability to lead under pressure and ensure everyone's safety. Let's break down how to tackle this question effectively. First, detail your communication plan, including specific channels and timing, to ensure everyone gets the right information promptly. Next, highlight collaboration with local emergency services for comprehensive support, which shows you understand the importance of external partnerships. And finally, mention how you'd use real-time data to make informed decisions, demonstrating your ability to adapt to dynamic situations. Let me show you how to put this together.
In the event of a campus-wide emergency, I would begin by activating the emergency response team and setting up a command center. We would use a multi-channel communication plan, including emails, text alerts, and social media updates to keep everyone informed. I would immediately contact local emergency services to coordinate efforts and access additional resources. By leveraging real-time data from our campus security systems, I would continuously assess the situation and make necessary adjustments to our response plan. Our primary goal would be to ensure the safety of all students and staff while keeping them informed about ongoing safety protocols and updates.
Your interview is coming. Stop preparing alone. Mock Interview Pro builds a campus dean preparation plan that adjusts to your timeline. Even if your interview is this week, it focuses on what matters most: targeted practice, AI feedback, and a live mock interview so you walk in calm and clear. Start your preparation plan now. Link in the description. In today's video, we explored how to lead change initiatives, manage faculty conflicts, and foster diversity and inclusion in an academic setting. We also discussed ways to enhance student mental health resources and effectively coordinate emergency responses. Remember, you're well equipped to handle these challenging scenarios and showcase your leadership skills. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more insights to help you ace that interview. You've got this.